Hi there, welcome to Fun with Scratch. My name is Benji, and today we'll be learning how to program a conversation between two sprites. So, to start off with, we'll need to create a new project just like we did before. After you log into your account, click on the Create button to the right of the Scratch logo, right here. Once you're in the New Project page, it's important to rename and save your project. This way we will know what the project is and we will be able to access it later. So to rename the project, click in the white box at the top of your screen, right here. Delete the name Untitled, and then title it Cat and Bat Conversation, because that's what we're going to be creating today. So, let's start off by making two sprites. Well, actually we already have one, so let's just make one. If you want to learn how to make a sprite, you can check out our last video, but I'm just going to quickly grab a bat from here. We already have a cat. I'm just going to grab search bat. There we go. That looks good. And add that. So, even though cats and bats have a good sense of hearing, they still need to move closer to each other in order to have a conversation. So, I'm going to start off by having a when flag is clicked and a move function for each of these sprites. So I'm going to start with the cat, and in order to toggle between the programs for each sprite, you just click on the icon down here. So now, any program in here, any code is going to pertain to the cat, whereas if I click on this, any code is going to pertain to the bat. So let's start with the cat. I'm going to add an event block. This is going to start the program when flag is clicked, and then I'm going to add a motion block. I'm going to make it go to, let's say, -100 and y0. And then I'm going to go to the bat, add similar code, but not the exact same. Add a when flag is clicked to start the program, and then have it go to a different spot. Let's have it go to, instead of -100, let's do 100, 0. Now, you might not know what these coordinates mean yet, but just know that when we click the flag, they're right next to each other. The cat's on the left side, the bat's on the right side, and it looks like they're almost talking to each other, right? So, let's work on getting our sprites to talk. So, you can click on the purple looks button on the left-hand side of the screen to find different speech blocks. Let's try dragging the block that says say hello and placing it under the move block. So, start with the cat. I'm going to go to the looks, and then this one, the say hello, not for 2 seconds yet. We're going to use that one later, but just start with say hello and put it under the go to. So, then we can click on hello and change what we want our sprite to say. So, we're going to, instead of having it say hello, let's have the cat say knock knock to the bat. And then, what do you say in response to that? We're going to go to the bat's code, drag say hello, and change this to, you guessed it, who's there? So now, when we click the flag, the cat and the bat go to their respective positions. The cat asks the bat who's there, or knock knock, pardon me, and the bat responds with who's there. Nice, so we got our sprites to talk, but there's a small problem. We got our sprites to talk, but they won't stop talking. So, instead of using the say hello block, let's try using say hello for 2 seconds block. So, I'm going to go back to the cat, drag this one out, because this is just say and then it won't go away. But if we say hello for 2 seconds, we have a specific amount of time that it says something. So, I'm going to say, change this to knock knock again, and then go to the bat, drag the say block out, and then add say for 2 seconds. This time it's going to be who's there, just like before. So, okay, great, we still have a problem. It looks like our sprites are talking over each other, and we don't want our sprites to be talking at the same time. So to fix this, we can use the wait block. To find this block, click on the orange control tab on the left side, right here. Drag over the wait 1 second block and put it in between the move block and the say who's there block for the bat. Now our bat will wait 1 second before speaking. So drag it in between these two. So wait 1 second. There. Let's have it wait 2 seconds because the cat says knock knock for 2 seconds. So watch this. Now when we click the flag, The cat says knock knock for 2 seconds, bat waits, and then it responds with who's there. Perfect, that's exactly what we want. So, now we can just finish our joke. We know how to have a say block, and we know how to add a wait 2 seconds block. So, after the bat says who's there, we're going to have the cat respond with something, but it has to wait for the bat to finish saying who's there first. So I'm going to add a wait for 2 seconds block. And then I'm going to have it say, bat. That's going to be its response. So it's going to say bat for 2 seconds. Now the cat's going to say, it's going to be knock knock. Who's there? Cat says bat. And then we're going to go back to the bat's code. We're going to have it wait another 2 seconds because remember we have to wait for the cat to say bat first. And then it's going to respond. Now it's going to respond with, it's going to respond with bat who, just like a knock knock joke. Bat who. Alright, now let's try it one more time. Knock knock. Goes to the bat, he says who's there. Waits 2 seconds. Bat. Bat who. And then go back to the cat. Remember the cat's got to wait again one more time for the bat's response. And then it's going to say the punchline, which is bat you'll never guess. You'll never guess. Perfect. Alright, so it goes knock knock. Goes to the bat, he says who's there. Cat responds with bat. The bat's like, oh, bat who? Cat says, bat you'll never guess. Hilarious. Good joke. Okay, so we can also add a think block if you guys want. So I'll go back to the bat's code and have it think, or wait 2 seconds first. Remember, we have to wait for the cat to respond with the punchline, and then maybe you can think, ha 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 ha, for 2 seconds. And then I click the flag, knock knock, who is there? Bat's there. Bat who? And then, bat you'll never guess. And the bat thinks ha ha ha. There we go. So, perfect. Now you know how to use the wait block and have your sprites talk to each other. You can make some pretty cool projects. Mix in creative sprites and movement blocks, and you can program your own stories. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching Fun with Scratch.